Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Patrick Cardozo, and I'm here to talk about the Inks Lake Mapping Project. The study area is basically a Precambrian Valley Spring gneiss, which has been metamorphosed as a result of high pressure and temperature, and we have some granite that have intruded the metamorphosed gneiss. In this area, we looked at various features that could have happened through the time at which the gneiss had undergone metamorphism. And I have my fellow colleagues here that will give us a good idea of what we did and would also present some data onto how we went over this investigation. So I'm here to invite Rama.
Thank you. Good morning, my name is Rama. So for this project, we split our area in 3 sections. And this is area 1, 2, and 3. So the area 1, what we did the bedding, and most of the data we got were toward northeast. Area 2 was folding, and the folds, it was southwest, the strike and dip we did. And the strike and dip we did for area 3, so which is around this area. And it was the foliation. That's why we have some random dipping. So we came with the northwest, northeast, southeast data. Next is going to be Hermander and Raza for explaining the StereoNet. We plug in and the data in here.
Good day, guys. This is Herminder.
And this is Raza.
And we will be talking about the data we collected and the StereoNets we plot from that data. So this is the first plot for the bedding plane.
And so basically we have basically what we just did right now is we plotted the StereoNets for the data that Rama mentioned earlier. So this is for like the second area that we mentioned come in, and the third one this is where we focus more on the foliations of the whole of the areas, and then finally we kind of had an overall view of what we supposed to plot in, right? And so we're gonna have Armando who's gonna talk about areas 1 and 2.
So the first area basically talks about the bedding layers that stacked upon each other. The strike and dips that we plotted on the StereoNet that gave us the structure of those layers. And the second area we showed was the folds, the isocline fold, and it was dipping more towards northeast. And the limbs were pointing at the same direction. They were the bigger limbs was towards the southwest side, and it was plunging towards northeast side.
And as Ramendra mentioned, that the limbs were pointing at one side, that kind of shows the point after the limbs are formed, after the folds are formed, the deformation kind of happened right after it. So we're gonna move to area 3, which was foliations. So as we mentioned, foliations basically were the metamorphic rocks that were kind of aligned together, kind of like a wavy pattern to come from it. That's where our data were pretty, like the directions that we had for each data was a bit different. So later on, when we combined all the data, all the StereoNets together to get one major data to give an overall view of the park in general, was that we realized that it was forming more of an anti-form feature. Where as we go back to previous slides here, as you see, the contour, the contour is kind of supported to a region where this one has a higher ground. And the lighter green is always like a lower ground end, so you can see like an uplift right here come back down. So that's more of an anti-form.
It's
feature.
showing the plunge more towards northeast direction.
It's gonna go towards the northeast, yes.
Northeast direction.
Right, and you're gonna have Cindy's gonna talk more about the findings. Says,
Upon studying the area, there are multiple beddings, foliations, as well as folds. After mapping the stereonet and noticing similar attitudes on the plains, it is now inferred that the deformation of land had come after the formation of the folds. In addition, the entire park is a massive anticline, which means that the core was Precambrian gneiss, and then the top part, which was the youngest one, was the granite.
and so
So basically, this is the granite dike, and this is the gneiss, the schist, and gneiss. Nice.
All right, so that's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching it. All right.